Until at least midnight this Sunday, masks are back on for people in Greater Darwin and in Katherine, but there will be different rules for each region. In Darwin, what you're allowed to do will depend on whether you're fully vaccinated. Unvaccinated people in Darwin are now in lockdown. But fully vaccinated people who live in Darwin, Palmerston, Litchfield, Wagga, Bellewen, Dundee, Bynoe, Charlotte or the Cox Peninsula can go about their normal lives, although they'll have to keep checking in, wear a mask and be able to show proof of their vaccination status. But it's a different story in Katherine, with both vaccinated and unvaccinated people in total lockdown. For unvaccinated people in Darwin and everyone in Katherine, there are now only 5 reasons you're allowed to leave the house. For medical treatment, to buy essential goods such as groceries, for essential work you can't do at home, for 1 hour of exercise, or to care for someone who needs it. That means unvaccinated people in Darwin and everyone in Katherine can still order takeaway food and drinks, but they'll have to remember to wear their face mask, to keep a physical distance and to check in at the venue. Fully vaccinated people in Darwin can still dine in, but they'll have to show proof of their vaccination status. And the responsibility falls on businesses and organisations to make sure workers, customers and visitors have had both doses. And some businesses are today shut or offering takeaway only. For those keen to watch or play community sport in Darwin this weekend, as long as you're fully vaccinated, you can. But AFL-NT has suspended all planned football activity for this weekend. Events in Darwin can go ahead if guests mask up and have had both jabs. But there's bad news for those keen to go camping this weekend. You're not allowed to leave the lockdown or lockout area, so stay put for now. Police have now established checkpoints to control travel in and out of lockdown and lockout areas, and they'll be issuing $5,000 fines for those not following the rules or failing to wear a mask. Vaccinated and unvaccinated essential workers can go to work in both Katherine and in Darwin, but only vaccinated essential workers can leave their area for work. People who have only had 1 dose of the COVID vaccine aren't fully vaccinated, so they need to follow the same rules as unvaccinated people. The good news is you're allowed to leave the house to get a COVID test or to get your COVID vaccine, so there's no better time to roll up your sleeves. Lauren Roberts, ABC News, Darwin.